Blockbuster releases, flashy trailers, and GTA conspiracy theories. Every December is wild when it comes to gaming, but this one was as crazy as your frat party playing a Riley Reid's video. Not that I know how frat parties look like, because the only one I'd been to, I ended up accidentally locking myself in a closet with a secret passage to a room with a bunch of inflatable dolls. But don't you dare to call me weird. I said this was an accident, and it was as big of an accident as me pre-ordering Assassin's Creed Shadows. Just like Activision, I tend to press all the wrong buttons while Fortnite is turning into a Walmart of gaming in front of our very own eyes. Forget Fortnite Ballistic. Soon enough you'll be able to buy your grandpa's pills when you log into your Epic account. How many people jumped on Path of Exile Early Access, and is Nintendo sending Mario to liberate Luigi from a New York prison? This is not a report, this is your game loop. December is the month for blockbuster releases and New Year plans that will never come through. My wish for 2025 is to become the best player in Path of Exile, but it will never happen because Elon Musk jumped on the bandwagon from day one. Elon's been vocal about his success in gaming, just like RFK Jr. has been loud about shoving spinach down my throat for breakfast, lunch and dinner. Not to mention that I can't afford Path of Exile Early Access because Elon's gonna cut the government job I applied to. And I need to say for Elden Ring Night Train, although my shrink says Elden Ring makes my anger management classes useless, for all of us broke folks, Avengers finally came to the rescue with Marvel Rivals. And I know that sounds unbelievable, knowing we have all spent hundreds on admission and popcorn in previous years to watch broken storylines and empty fireworks in many of their movies. But Rivals is easy on the eyes and runs like your granddad's Chevy. And judging by the player count, I'm not the only broke boy who can't afford Pokemon's cookies. Just a week later, Fortnite dipped its feet into arena shooter genre. Ballistic sounds like an action movie on a shoestring budget starring Jason Statham, but it got all the oohs and ahs from the streaming community before they dumped the game faster than I got dumped on my Tinder date. In hindsight, I think I avoided the disaster because she went full Aaron Rodgers on me and asked me if I was a Mr. Pfizer. You need to admire Fortnite's developers who are keeping the game relevant for all these years, but they need to be careful because Louis Vuitton once meant exclusive and rich, now it's all kitschy and for people on food stamps. December saw at least 2 extraction shooters officially hit the market, and judging by the response, nobody wants to be John Wayne anymore, while Delta Force is buzzing. I mean, who doesn't want to roleplay as Chuck Norris from Missing in Action, while collecting more junk than you find at your average Salvation Army store? So how often do I wipe out the lobbies like Chuck? Guys, I got kicked out of basic training in army when my rifle accidentally discharged a bullet in front of my drill sergeant. So you're probably asking yourself, why then should you be my teammate in Delta Force? Because I'm a karma farming armchair general on Reddit. Then there's Indiana Jones in the Great Circle, and I like Mr. Jones. He's a wonderful product of the 80s, but just like hairsprays, aerobics and power dressing, he should stay in the 80s. December is also a month for trailers, and don't get me wrong, I like trailers, but in recent times trailers to movies and video games are like porn to sex. You watch others jump on each other like energy bunnies while you struggle like your favorite sports uncle in a leaked social media post. CD Projekt Red teased Witcher 4, but this time with a female lead that stirred some feathers among fans. And you know I love getting drunk on drama, so please Elon, spam my algorithm with angry teenies losing their shit on Twitter. I mean X. The game's not gonna be out anytime soon, so I might be able to learn how to read and figure out what all this fuss is about. After disaster Cyberpunk release, I vowed not to buy CDPR games at the release, but looking at Siri from this trailer, not gonna lie, I might dump my AI girlfriend for her. Things that never die include The Situation Room on CNN, Hollywood grifters and zombies, so no wonder we got a teaser for Killing Floor 3. I thought zombies were washed after I stopped watching Walking Dead in 3rd season. Zombies in film, TV and video games all follow similar plots. In films, black guy must die first. On TV, the girl with big boobs survives multiple seasons. And in games, there's always that one perk that turns you into a Terminator. But zombies are defying fashion trends like your mom jeans and make me and my predictions look dumb. So I really wonder how I never got a job at ESPN. A fun and gun shooter, Splitgate, released trailer for its sequel. Haters would ask why and call it a Halo wannabe. This game really wasn't meant to be for timmies with buttery fingers who miss keys on their keyboard. And if you think me struggling to find F on my keyboard is bad, you should have seen my flute lessons when I was a kid. Teachers wore earplugs when I played and begged my parents to never bring me back. From Software refuses to commit to Elden Ring sequel, but it keeps throwing teasers at us. The new eye candy is Night Train, and I refuse to even watch the trailer. I promised myself to never play Elden Ring again, but I also promised not to date AI girls anymore after my first left me because my laptop made her fingers look like spaghetti. Now I am on my 4th AI girlfriend, and I hope my 3060 makes her happy because I really cannot afford a new graphics card. But I stand firm on Elden Ring. I'm not playing Night Train unless says the new maiden from the trailer changes my mind. Wait, did I say I refuse to watch the trailer? I hope another damned night doesn't kick my butt over and over again. There were trailers for Mafia and Borderlands 4, but I won't talk about them because they're a ploy to distract us from bad news about GTA 6. Did I get you confused? After all, what Mafia and Borderlands 4 have to do with GTA 6? Both 2K and Rockstar are owned by Take-Two Interactive, and because GTA 6 missed on December 27 theory, something must be wrong. And it's not the theory itself. Come on, how can you not see the 27 social media posts, 27 auto sales, and a cat out of the equals December 27th. To some, it may look that a random loon made a post on social media and I jumped on it to make it a nut house party. But don't you dare to call me crazy. Sure, I may be a bit of schizophrenic with a tendency to overdose on misinformation, and my shrink often claims I'm insane, but I think that's just his scientific way of calling me passionate. Just like Santa brings gifts for Christmas, live service games pimp their holiday battle passes. The finals took us to Mexico after a journey to Japan. I know what you think. More Mexican themed battle passes? Let me give you a newsflash. Christmas presents can be disappointing, but don't ever say that to Santa. Anyway, the finals battle pass is fine. What truly was disappointing, June never mentioned my name, but couldn't keep some TTV guy out of her head. The last time a woman kept repeating another man's name, I got dumped for another guy. I also haven't won a single world tour during holidays, but I don't wanna hear Scotty telling me to get good. Hunt Showdown finally put me in a clown outfit. I've been acting like a clown in their lobbies for some time now, missing open shots, making all the wrong moves, and sporting a disastrous KD. And now they tramp stamped everything I have with Post Malone's initials, so I look like a stripper on Hollywood Boulevard on a Saturday night. Final days of December reminded me that it's time to shit on Call of Duty. Allegedly, cheaters are running rampant, player base is shrinking, and the game feels stale like my sex life. Wait, did I just say what I said? Anyway, don't worry about COD. Verdansk is coming back soon, and COD Cycle says a trailer for the best ever Call of Duty is about 5 months away. More than enough time to plan how much of our unemployment checks we'll spend on that game this coming November, because we're buying it again, right? There are too many holiday battle passes to mention, so I'll skip to award ceremonies. What game won 2024 Game of the Year? I don't know. I got attention span and patience of a 2-year-old. Award shows are too repetitive, too long and sedating, so I get nothing out of them unless I want to fall asleep. The best game is the one you play and the one that is free. Luckily, Steam and Epic hand out games in December like Biden hands out the pardons. I got more than a dozen free games in 2024 that I haven't touched at all, so why do we hoard games? I'm afraid to ask my shrink because he may call me an addict. There's a study that explains why we play the same games, but I haven't looked at it because you already know that reading is not my strength. But I do hope you've found a game that will seal your heart, like my new AI girlfriend stole mine. She already moved in and took a lot of space on my hard drive, so I might uninstall all of my Ubisoft games. This was your game loop about one of the wildest Decembers in gaming. Thanks for watching.